ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Now, before the break, I told you that Abigail Donnelly joined us in studio to share her recipe for an amaretto and raisin coconut cassata. Ooh. Now, if you're thinking a fruitcake is the only pudding to serve during your Christmas lunch, then think again. Now, this recipe is inspired by Abby's husband's love of rum and raisin ice cream. We all loved it, and Abby's love for marzipan. Now, Abby tells us a little bit more about this before we get going. Hello, Abigail.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Great.
Good.
Even better with all the ice cream in front of us.
My mouth is watering already because, like, I love this. And I told you I just got an ice cream maker, but I don't see anything. So you are going to take us through the steps how to make a cassata.
Exactly. Now, cassata is traditionally, it's got cherries and glacé fruit, but I love raisins. You can use sultanas as well. And it really is 5 ingredients.
Okay.
Coconut, it's vegan. So it's coconut milk or cream. Beautiful vanilla extract, which is the real deal. Also, more real deal is real maple syrup. Or you could use honey, because you're not going to heat any ingredients. I wouldn't use sugar, otherwise it's going to be too crystallized. And then this. Is that the key? Just have a smell of that.
Ooh,
this is my take on rum and raisin ice cream, but it's amaretto, which is marzipan, and it says Christmas, and it's almond, basically. But you can use rum, you can use brandy, you can use sherry, and if you don't want any alcohol, you could use maybe a beautiful orange juice or something with some almond extract to get the real almondy flavour.
Wait, so there's no alcohol here?
Yes, that's the amaretto liqueur.
Put it in poison.
So you can see it's a real lot because there's no use making a little bit of this because it's so delicious. And then you can keep it in the freezer the whole of holiday season, and you can just whip it out literally and treat your guests. But this is just so tropical. It's South African Christmas, and yes, it's kind of also got the same flavors of a hot Christmas pudding with brandy custard.
Absolutely.
In fact, this served with a hot Christmas pudding could be absolutely divine. In fact, it's served with anything. I think you could even have it with gammon, and you could get away with it. It's so delicious.
I don't know about the gammon, but okay. You could add, like you said, you can add it to an ice cream, custard. I would drink it just like that, to take shots of it.
Like an eggnog.
Yes.
Because there's no raw egg. That's amazing. So then what I do is, if you have the luxury of having an ice cream machine, pop it in there, give it a couple of turns. If not, keep it in the freezer until it goes slushy, which will be overnight because of the alcohol. Okay, so it's going to take a little longer to freeze. And then give it a stir probably every hour, maybe. It's quite time laborious, but it's actually worth it. But if it has a few little crystals, it's not going to be a smooth ice cream that we all know, but that flavour is going to hit everything that you own, probably. But just pretend that's kind of done. Okay, as I said, orange juice if you want. And then we move on to the finished deal.
Tell me about this. Tell me how you made this, because I like this.
Let's move them over.
And move it over.
Okay, cool. So I've scooped some little. You can put them in cones. As I say, you can just have them in beautiful bowls. What I've done is just, like wafers and ice creams. That's how we kind of grew up. And if you don't want to put them in the cones, I've taken phyllo pastry and just obviously they unrolled them, defrosted, unrolled. Use cookie star cutters or whatever shape you want. I've done obviously stars because it's Christmas. You can do different shaped stars, and then bake them. And then just a little bit of magic, icing sugar, just to make that. And then I love these gold stars. But where's my little gold stars? No gold stars. But anyway, at Woolies for Christmas, in the baking section, you have little edible gold stars and shimmer. And you can shimmer everything on your table. It's amazing. And here, the recipe is in the latest taste, which is the biggest bumper issue we've ever had for Christmas. It's full of just amazing ideas that we and the food directors and the team have put together. So, yeah, you'll find the recipe in here as well. It's taking Christmas to a whole new level. We're not going to have boring puddings anymore. We are now taking it to the next level. I definitely want to get in there. I don't even want to taste it because it looks too beautiful. No. But there's no boring around here. Guys, give me a second. This pudding is absolutely filled with delicious sticky raisins and just makes so much sense to serve as a dessert in the summer heat. Now, if you'd like to try something a little different this Christmas, SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728 to get the recipe sent to your phone. Now, each SMS costs R1.50 and no free SMSs apply. And while I just dig in, what are you guys doing on the other side?